Babs is back.
All right, boys, Babs here. We got a couple of brackets here. We're going to play, do a little chit chat, talk through, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. Good old congressional. Ooh, Congo on the heavy stuff. Okay. So just kind of running through my mind, gonna do some talk throughs like this, actually talking about what the yardages I have. Because I think people were asking at times, can you please state the yardages? So this right here, I got about 140 yards, which is gonna be almost a full 8-iron. Aim wise, don't want to end up too far to the left, so I'm gonna go about grid and a half aim. Since I'm a misting player, I gotta keep that in mind as well. So about 98, 99% with the 8-iron, give it a ride. Got the ding, didn't really want the ding, so see, the missed ding would have put me right next to the hole. The ding put me over there away from the hole, so little adjustments like that gotta make over time. I'm a missed ding player, but unfortunately we got the ding, so just got to roll with it and take a look at this putt and see if we can't get ourselves in a good start. So I got about 45% on the aim. Ball looks like that's going to be a little low, so I'm going to add a little more to it, about 21, 22% on the power. Got the misting. Good start, good start. All right, we got a tailwind here. Thankfully, it's a right to left tailwind. So two options. It's showing that I have 231 yards, 230 yards, something like that. So you could hit a choke down 3-wood, but who the hell likes a 3-wood anymore? So I'm gonna hit actually a off spin 3-iron. See if I can't get it to kind of stick, maybe land in the rough and kick forward, something like that. So since I'm doing off spin, I'm gonna aim half a grid less than what I normally would. Let's see if that works. Got the misting. We'll see what the ball does. Good stick, good location, worked out well. So if you don't have your half spin charted, get out there and chart those things. That way you can put yourself in a position to make a birdie like that. All right to left, moderate wind. Back pin as usual. Looks like it's going to be a tailwind coming into the hole. So that's right to left 1, right to left 2, right to left 3, which means number 4 is where we really need a right to left. We might not get it, which would suck. 165 yards to the hole, roughly. Looking at maybe 3 grids of aim-ish. That ballpark. Just looking like a full 6-iron. Might take a little off because of the green speed. No heartbeat. Wow. 5 yards. We didn't get any carry out of that tailwind whatsoever. Wow. Damn. Okay. I'm dumbfounded right now. Wow. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to have to try and make a putt. That ball didn't do a damn thing. Now that I'm looking at the wind, it looks more like a crosswind than a tailwind in this view. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen. This right here looks like it's pointing in this direction where the ball is on the screen, which would be a crosswind. Whereas I thought it was pointing towards this putter icon, which would have been a tailwind. Yeah, so anyways, we're looking at this putt, about 44%. Ball's going to come up. It's going to die a little, but I want to miss on the high side. So let me put it right there at 26%. See if we can make some magic happen. Got the misting. Should straighten out. Good stuff. All right, fingers crossed. Ooh, we still got a right to left win. Oh man, thank goodness. Thank goodness. It's a headwind, but it's a right to left headwind. So now we can just, well actually, it might not be. Damn, we might actually just have to go directly at the hole with this, honestly. I'm gonna aim a little bit, just for all intents and purposes. 4-iron, about 98%-ish. Maybe a misting. Got the misting, got the flashing white thingies. So it might actually would have been a dead straight shot, but how often do I ding the ball? Not very often. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to list my yardage. So that shot with 194 yards I had with that shot. Usually I ram this putt, but just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna count the dots. Bam, right there, 7-second dots. So we're looking at, JC Sneed aim of 6. The ball, it's kind of dead at the beginning, so that would be 5. So I'm just going to touch it over just a little bit. 35, 36% on the power with the misting. There we go. Ooh, left to right. Left to right. So let's find our happy spot. And where I'm looking is, I'm looking at the arrow right here on the mini map to see where I want the ball to cross over, but not go too far into the rough beyond. So I'm going to hit about 99%, not full power. Slight misting late, which is not bad. I powered down, so that's fine. Can't hit a punch here, not on 12.8 greens. I don't have an 80 wedge, so that's gonna leave me most likely with a top spin 75, and that's probably gonna be our play here. The question is, how much am I gonna get? Is it gonna reach in this win? We'll find out. Hopefully we get a little release. There we go. Because the green slopes left to right, so it's not going to necessarily roll up above the green, because as you can see, the dots are moving left to right. But as you can see, the vertical dots, they're actually moving this way. So that's why, as you saw when the ball landed, it landed here, and it didn't roll above the hole. It rolled left to right down towards where the player is now. So top spin doesn't always mean the ball is going to roll straight ahead, hit and go straight forward. You just have to know your greens to understand what's actually going to happen. Yeah, not a lot happening with these dots. So yeah, that last shot was just, a nice full top 7, just to put myself in business. This is just going to be kind of an outside the cup aim, looking at 24%. Maybe with a misting. Got the misting, got the roll. So yeah, I have the 75 charted flat. I have it charted full top. I have it charted in various other percent yardages. Just knowing your wedges, getting better at understanding what shots are better for what situations will vastly improve your game. So 235 is the shortest we can come up. So I want to land somewhere right here, if possible. So I'm going to off spin this and let the ball carry my, let the wind carry my ball over to where I want to land, like there. And on the green's fine. Gives me a chance to maybe make some magic happen. So we got 35 down 3, looking at 35% on the 60 scale. Get the flag out of the way. So where I'm looking here, so the ball is going to have to travel from here in this direction, like so, up and over. So I'm not just looking at the grid lines right through the player's feet. That's mostly where I'm looking, but I also want to compare what these grid lines are doing in similarity to what these are doing, because these are going to influence. Vertical dots, we don't have to worry about. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, let go, start the stopwatch. This is fast, kind of slow. So I'm gonna take these dots right there. I get 6.2 seconds. And I'm gonna look at my aim. My first aim is 33, so that's 22 and a half. Then the next line is 30, so I'm gonna move it over to 30. 30 is also 200%. So I got 206% as one aim. And then I have 240% as the other one. So I'm thinking, okay, is this ball gonna come up and float? Is it gonna catch these faster dots? I'm gonna try 206, right about there, just to see what happens. Just to see if we get lucky. Make sure I got my power right. So weird thinking that this is downhill and it doesn't really look downhill. And a little low. So closer to 240 might have been better. But all in all, not a bad look. At least we get a birdie out of it. Good stuff. Oh, whoa. So, 12.8 greens. Can't use full backspin here because the ball is going to spin in the direction of the wind. So we're going to have to go with an off spin shot, which is probably going to be a 4-iron. So I'm going to do about 63%. My aim is about a grid and a half, touch over a grid and a half. And we're looking at about 95, make sure I got the right iron, 95% with this shot right here. So let's stick at 95, early misting. Got the early misting. Call it 66%, and our yardage is right on the money. And that's because I've charted my clubs to that percentage in that half spin section, so that you give yourself multiple shot options rather than just always thinking you have to hit everything full backspin. You don't always have to hit everything full backspin. Because technically full backspin is not always the correct shot. Not every situation will allow you to hit full backspin. Like a shot right there. If I'd have got a really bad misting or if I got my aim wrong, I could have gotten more wind gusts and come up short. So that would have been a bad situation. So that tee shot, I had it at 196 yards. So plan to play a little long, but understanding that full backspin isn't always the proper shot to hit. All right, so here we got 74 yards. I could hit a full 75 wedge in the 97 range. My aim is about 1.7 grids, but I'm gonna aim 2 just because the ball tends to want to spin in the direction that the wind is blowing. Touch a top spin, 97, 98%, right in that ballpark. Misting, flashing white Christmas lights. Not bad. See, we're a little high, but we're in the ballpark. Nothing crazy. You know, it's not like the ball carried any farther than necessary. It's just a matter of making sure I don't get too much release back towards me. That's all I'm looking for. Okie doke, one more hole. Get her done. Right to left wind. So we're gonna have to lay up short, which means we're gonna have to make sure that we're close enough for a sand wedge, because pitching wedge tends to act weird on this course. For some reason, pitching wedge tends to act very strange. So I'm just gonna hit a full 3-iron, knock her down there, put myself, see, 102 sand wedge territory, up usually 4. Wind-wise, we're looking at 45 degrees of wind. My aim is about 1.9. Yardage is 99 yards. So we're going to stroke this puppy about 97%. Give her a ride. Get the white flashing Christmas lights. And we're in the ballpark. So heavy winds, congressional, front 9 bracket. not a bad round. Unfortunately, we got the headwind on 6, but nonetheless, we made it work. So there's the 9 under and heavy wind. Stat wise, let's see, I don't know, approach 3.8 yards, 8-1 putts, only 5 dings, you know, so like I always say, you don't have to ding to shoot a 9 under. So hope you guys enjoy this little heavy wind breakdown with some yardages, and I'll see y'all soon. Take care.